Coming up on this edition of Carolina Insider, Hurricane Joaquin caused major damage to South Carolina, including part of the Riverwalk. We'll show you the new additions. But first, a local business owner makes water quality his business. Carolina Insider starts now. Hello, and welcome to this edition of Carolina Insider. I'm Kellyanne Krueger. Our top story, water quality and your rivers. Whether it's kayaking, fishing, or sticking your feet in the water, do you wonder how safe it is? As Sky Deidelbaum reports, the Congaree and Saluda are now cleaner than they've been in the past 5 years.
For 25 years, Guy Jones has been selling outdoor gear and helping folks in the Midlands get out on the water. The quality and health of the nearby rivers is an essential part of his business plan.
I think people would much rather recreate in clean water than water that they are concerned about their health. And people have gotten sick occasionally when we've had sewage spills.
But that concern is beginning to decrease, at least a little. According to the Congaree Riverkeeper's annual report last year, there were 203 sewage spills, resulting in more than 750,000 gallons in the area's rivers. While that might sound bad, it's the lowest amount in 5 years. And there's been another significant development. After 2 decades of illegal discharges and a 6-year lawsuit, Carolina Water Service, just up the river from here, has turned over its operations of the troubled sewage pipeline to the town of Lexington. That means much cleaner water for people who use the river downstream, whether for kayaking, jogging, or generally enjoying the outdoors. That's great news for people like Bradley McMeekin, who uses the river as the location for most of her photo shoots.
Sometimes I wouldn't want to take pictures in certain areas, like closer to the drains and everything, because it was real nasty, but it's really pretty, so it was kind of hard, and of course you can't really edit that out.
It's also exceptional news for Guy Jones, who does more than just do business on the river. He's made it his business to know what's in the river, too. As a member of the year-old Midlands River Coalition, he's making it his mission to keep water quality a priority.
What we're going to be doing is taking a measured approach toward sampling the river and making sure that we have the information and it's relayed to the public on a regular basis.
So that his business and people who use the river are all protected. Sky Deidelbaum, Carolina Insider.
In other river news, the Casey Riverwalk now offers you a chance to walk further than in recent years. Here now with that story in our Soda City scene is Turner Harrison. Turner?
Thanks, Kellyanne. If you're an outdoor enthusiast who likes running, riding bikes, and enjoying nature, you'll be excited to know that the new stretch of the Casey Riverwalk is now open. For the first time in 3 years, you can now walk from the Blossom Street Bridge, past the train tracks, and down to the Riverland subdivision in Casey. The 3.5-mile trail is phase 2 of a renovation project. It features new walkways, artistic wood carvings, and all nature has to offer. People we talk to are excited to get down this far to the river.
It's really nice to go farther. I've never been this far before. And a lot of times it's not boring because the river changes, but it gets a little boring walking the same places over and over. So it's nice to be able to go a little farther and see new stuff.
And more changes are coming in the future. The next phase will extend the Riverwalk another 2 miles south. The Riverwalk is open from dusk until dawn and offers free parking on the Axtell Drive. That's it for our Soda City scene. Back to you, Kellyanne.
Thanks, Turner. 2 South Carolina lawmakers are touring the state to promote their new book on America's racial divide. Senator Tim Scott and Representative Trey Gowdy warned that bad international actors could interfere in U.S. politics and cause an even bigger divide. Scott and Gowdy will be here in town at Columbia's First Baptist Church at 7 p.m. tonight to discuss the book and promote its release. There are a couple of other notable events going on around town this weekend. South Carolina's first Taco Truck Festival takes place at the historic Columbia Speedway on Saturday. More than 25 vendors will be represented, as well as multiple beverage serving stations. It starts at noon and costs $10 to get in. Also, the Ava Brothers perform 2 shows this weekend at the Township Auditorium. Shows start at 7 both Friday and Saturday night, and tickets are available at the box office and at Ticketmaster.com. That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider, a student production here in the Kennedy Greenhouse and studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. See you back here Wednesday.